there, it's Jessica with Fantabulosity, and you guys, I did a Ninja coffee bar video, tutorial video back in 2017, I believe it was, and it's went crazy. Like over 100,000 of you have already watched that video, so I'm super excited that it's helping. And I've even heard from a lot of you that you've went out and purchased your own Ninja coffee bar after watching it, so that makes me really happy because I still, to this day, at the time of this recording, it's 2019, I still love it. I still use it every day. Now, a question I always get asked is, how do you clean this thing? And it's not so much how do you clean it, but I hear, you know, does this, I don't think you can see it, but it's a clean light that comes on and stays on all the time. So right there, that little light never really likes to go away, to be completely honest, no matter how many times I clean it. So that's almost something I want to take up with Ninja and ask him if there's something maybe that I could be doing different, or maybe it just really needs cleaned that often. But I'm talking like days, a few days after I clean it, that thing comes back on. Now we have really hard water, so that could mean that could be a lot of it. And you'll even see like on my reservoir here, it's disgusting, it's nasty, it's hard to keep clean. Now you do use a filter and filtered water to make my coffee, but sometimes members of my family don't do that and they just use regular tap water. And if you can kind of see in here, like you can see the white buildup at the bottom, and it's so gross. Well, today it's time to clean this thing, and I thought I would do a video while I'm cleaning it so y'all could see how I clean it. I just use distilled white vinegar, and the video or the Ninja manual or whatnot says to use 16 ounces of vinegar and fill the rest up with water. So I'm gonna do that, but wanted to pour that over the sink. I put the 16 ounces of vinegar in it. I normally do a full container, a full thing of vinegar. I usually fill it up all the way with it, and I don't know if that damages it or not, but I don't know. I just feel so much better, like cleaner about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what they say, and we'll test it out and see how it does. So I'm gonna fill the rest up with water right now. Okay, so I have filled up the rest of this reservoir with water. I'm gonna plop that thing back on there. When you're cleaning yours, make sure that this little doohickey is cleaned out. You don't have coffee grounds in it, because I'd kind of defeat the purpose. And then make sure your carafe, your full carafe, is underneath it. I mean, this thing needs a good washing too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and let the dirty vinegar water fill it up, and then I'm gonna wash that really good too in the sink. After it all descales on the inside, I'm gonna clean out this, get the vinegar after that, and clean that up too. Okay, so now this is the clean button down here. When you got your water and vinegar mix ready, make sure the carafe setting is turned on, and then hit the clean button. Then you're gonna dump this out, and you're gonna refill your carafe with fresh, clean water. That is what Ninja says to do. However, when I clean mine, I'm a sucker for wanting to do it 2 or 3 times to just really get it good and clean. So what we're gonna do in this video is see if that clean light goes off after it's done running through, and if it does, then maybe that is good enough, and you'll know going forward with yours. So it's done, it beeped. Now, a nasty, nasty water. I'm gonna place it back on there, and then I'm gonna refill this with plain water. And you can already see that the clean light's already off, so it must have worked. While that's filling up, if you haven't watched the tutorial video on how to use the Ninja coffee bar, I will put the link to that video in this description also, so you can hop right over there and find out how easy it really is to use. There's a lot of fun little gadgets that come with this thing, and to help you frog your coffee, and I really, really love it. I'll also put a link in the description to buy one if you haven't bought one yet, because you wanted to figure out if it was easy to clean or not first. I'm gonna put that right back up on there, my empty carafe, and I'm going to select the brew cycle this time to run it through like a normal pot of coffee. I'm gonna turn off the stay warm option because I don't need it to stay warm. And so once that water filters through, then it should be ready to use. So with the clean light already off, I would say it's good to go. However, as I mentioned earlier, I like to run vinegar through a couple times, just because if I have the time or I have the vinegar, which I usually do stock up when I do plan to clean this thing, I say why not? Why not run it through and give it a good clean in a couple times if I have the time and I'm doing it anyway. That just fills up with water, and dump it out, and then you can clean it with maybe a mixture of vinegar, water in your sink with some good soap and a rag, and it should be good to go, and hopefully that pesky little clean light will stay off for you. So I actually had to come back on and show you, after I let the water run through after the clean cycle, my clean light came right back on. So I ran the clean cycle, I put the new fresh water in this, I let it run through, and the light is back on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to run pure vinegar through it one more time, through the clean cycle, and I'm gonna do it as many times as it takes to get that clean light to go away after I've ran the fresh water through. So I will keep you posted on how that goes. All right, so I have to say that it did work that time. The clean light is off. So I ran it through the clean cycle twice. Now the first time was half vinegar, half water. The second time was full vinegar. The whole thing was full of vinegar. And the clean light's off. So looks like we're good to go. So you can either run it through twice or maybe even try it once with just full vinegar and see how it does. All right, good luck. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.